Girl,
what you say?
Damn,
Yeah.
what? Her titties look like grape.
Fitness gram pacer test.
I saw that. I saw that.
Down. We're here on Be About It. My name is Sylvie. I am the host. And we're going to go around. We're going to introduce ourselves. When you introduce yourself, you're going to say your name, pronouns, sexual orientation. We're going to start with you.
Hey, y'all. I'm Rain. Thine Rain, if you want to find me. I go by they, them. Actually, I go by all of them. Doesn't even matter. And I'm just a lesbian.
Word. Hi guys, I am Mandy Lou. You can find me at PockyMandy, POCKYMANDY on all socials. My pronouns are in my bio, and I also just kind of free labeled. I'm here and I'm queer.
Hello, everybody. You know, it's me, the best, the only Jasmine. I go by any pronouns, and I am a gay black male.
It's your boy Denzel. I go by he, him. Those are my pronouns, and I am free labeled. Like Mandy said, we're here.
So right now we're going to start with the question of the day. We're all had part in the musical we did here, Rent. So I just want to go around and see, what did y'all think about Rent? What was y'all experiences?
Oh my god.
Good and bad.
my God.
So I knew about Rent and its storyline prior to auditions. So having found out that we were going to be doing this on campus was just electrifying. The whole experience was one that will be remembered for years to come. It's currently my favorite musical I've ever done in my career. And to be casted as Mimi Marquez has been such an honor, and she's really, really helped me in areas that I never thought were possible. I really enjoyed my time working with everyone on set.
For me, again, I'm going with what Mindy says. For me, I actually know about Rent. I am a big fan of Rent. I love Rent. I love Rent the musical. My favorite character, of course, is Angel. So
You are Angel.
like my favorite character was Angel. So when I got the opportunity to audition, and of course they would cast me as Angel, because who will play Angel? Nobody, but yeah. But we got the opportunity to play Angel. It was a really interesting experience, and also the crazy thing about it is, like, in this cast, most of us are freshmen. Like, for me, I'm a freshman, so the crazy thing about, again, so in this cast, most of us are freshmen. Because we have some sophomores and some juniors and some seniors over there, but most throughout the whole cast, including the ensemble, are freshmen. So it was a very interesting that my class who love acting, theater, singing, whatever, can audition and get the role. Even if they didn't got a main character role, they still got a role.
Oh,
It was just amazing to see my class doing a big one here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
killed it.
Okay. I think I'm gonna talk on the tech side because I'm a techie.
Come on, Ted.
However, let me just talk on the cast real quick. Y'all were actually perfectly casted, in my opinion.
Wow.
It perfectly down to the T. And Rent was my first musical I've ever seen, ever even was introduced to.
Wow.
So I thought, I love y'all.
Full circle
And I thought
moment.
y'all ate every part. Even Sylvia down to the
honestly. And what else? What is it? Feliz Navidad.
This
Oh,
is
Feliz
your
Navidad. Feliz
life.
Navidad.
And then, of course, her voice, Sylvie, just absolutely killed it up there.
On the tech side, hey y'all, I'm technical director, ASM, and flight operator. And on the whiteboard at the end of the show, I kind of move around. But I think on the tech side, I mean, the set was gorgeous. Hate to brag about myself, but we
no.
did that.
By all means. By all
All the
means.
technical elements, I'm very proud to say I was a part of. I appreciate y'all for that.
Aww.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Wait, hold up.
Rent has been by far the most very interesting and unique production that I've done since I've been at TSU.
Talk your shit.
Just to let it be known, most of you already knew I knew nothing about Rent. Like I just learned about it like as the process was going. Honestly, when I went into the audition, it was more so of this is my major, well, part of my major because I'm a double major, but this is my major. Let me just go in here, have fun, support those. I do have three mentees now that also audition, so to support them as well. So I didn't really see myself getting casted, but of course, like I never doubt my talents and stuff like that. So, but I learned so much from each and every individual a part of this cast and crew. I learned my limit. I learned what I can do and what I cannot do, but never limit yourself to your ability. So
yeah. We only had 4 weeks to do it too, and I'm just
4
super surprised how we pulled it off. The set,
all the
costumes, makeup, and everything just came together so flawlessly. It was as if like we were made to tell this Jonathan Larson story.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it was so sentimental when it came to an end. I mean, I think I can all say that we're still mourning the fact that the show came to an end.
Right.
And
I'm glad.
wow.
It should have been ended.
You are actually the switch up is insane.
What are you talking about?
Wow. It's giving two-face.
I was thinking
It's
earlier,
crazy.
I'm like,
Oops.
oh, I can't do this. I have rehearsal late.
no, I don't.
I know. It's like, how do we act? But it was a beautiful day. Like after it ended, it was a golden hour. The air was brisk. It was really gorgeous.
And then the crazy about this is like, so I don't even know about it. We got viral. We went viral on Fizz.
We did.
Doing open night, and it was just crazy how a lot of people at the campus it really liked this show.
Good reviews.
Gagging. I was gagged by it because I was like, cause for me, I was like, okay, Rent is kind of really different for THU for THU audience. So I'm kind of, I thought we could be on Fizz in the bad way, not the good with the bad way, but gagging we on Fizz on the good way, and that was really cool. And just to see like a lot of people came. Especially Saturday night, because Saturday night was almost like almost a full house. So just to see that happen, it was just I'm just gagged. I'm just gagging.
And I don't want to I'm sorry, I don't want to waste too much time on this, but I just think that people don't realize society and the environment around us don't realize how much time it takes to like put on a production like this. Like from the costumes, shout out to Frenzy.
Eric J. Friends.
From the costumes to the set, like to us having to basically become these individuals
Very
within
real
like weeks. It shows that theater is an art, and it's also a sport. It's also a sport, and that's what people fail to realize. We're dancing, we're singing. Most of us have acts after acts. We costume changes,
especially me.
Like
I have multiple costume changes.
it's a lot.
And it's a reflection of real life too, not to cut you off, but we talk about very prominent topics in Rent in similar ways that people still talk about in today's, society. I mean, we're talking about, HIV, AIDS, and that, still being very, very existent in today's world, and how there's medications to help that and kind of like decrease the disease that, revolves around these people who still suffer from it. We talk about the LGBTQ. We talk about our community and how, it is important to be just, yourself in every way, and to,
I have mine in my room.
The gay flag.
I forgot to bring this out.
Be who you are.
But yeah, to just kind of conclude, this performance that we put on really, really shifted our department here at TSU in a way that I'm very, very proud of. And I couldn't express and fathom how much I just love the people who collaborated on it. Like each and every single one of us, like I can't imagine anyone else doing it. We did our big one for sure.
Also the cast, oh my gosh, it's like doing the audition. We just click instantly because I don't even know about doing audition. We was talking, having fun, so like that. And then while we getting in the process of the making the show come live, we was just having fun. Like we even trying to plan do a whole spin night, do a lock at the PAC. We try, man. It's just the cast so amazing. It felt like a whole family.
I love how it's like a lot of people come from the forced proximity, and then it's like afterwards they kind of just disperse. But I feel like I feel like afterwards, a lot of us are gonna still be together.
I mean,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is a pure
Obviously,
example. Like, we
yeah.
just kind of gravitate towards each other. As soon
Locked
as
in.
Sylvie hit us up, I was just instantly enamored by her work ethic, and I just wanted to help
Facts.
and work out and collab some
God,
outside of the
could.
environment that we've been put into, which is our home in the pack and the apartment and New York City, if you will. But no, yeah, I mean, look at us now. I mean, we can't lose each other or get rid of each other at this point. We're here to
We cannot.
talk and yap and have a
cannot.
good time.
We cannot.
Oh my goodness.
Metal.
And I also just wanted to say, just to throw this out there, it's so funny because my very first show, my freshman year, during the fall, I had never ever. I was friends. Me and Mandy have mutual friends, and
Oh, yeah.
Aaron was like my best friend coming in freshman year, and I had never seen Mandy, have never met her, and she graced me with flowers my very first show, and I'll never ever forget that. Like, my family couldn't make it because they were so far, and to just see the support, knowing that I was a freshman and just getting here and getting adapted to the college environment, it was just like, it was so amazing. And it just shows that people with the same passion as you are so genuine, and the love it will always be there.
I can't believe you remember that. That was so long ago.
My part.
That's so sweet.
Okay. We're gonna go on to the next segment. The next segment is called Why You Stressin'. So, why you stressing?
Because of life. Thank you.
So this is kind of like a complaining segment. So this is where we're gonna share things. You can share about your own life. You can share like, oh, something in the news is stressing me out, it's bothering you. So things like that. We kind of get to rant. Yeah.
Okay.
Right now. Okay, what has stressed me recently? This ain't even that serious. But me tripping down the stairs, I feel like I should say that because it was funny, but I tripped down the stairs like right after the performance.
Oh, yeah, I saw
I was
that.
going off weird goes
Oh,
I
saw that.
fell.
I saw that. I saw that.
down.
I saw that.
And it was so
That's
silent.
awful.
Nobody knew it till somebody was helping you up. Who was helping you?
Q.
Quinn was helping me up, and I was laughing so hard, bro. But yeah,
No.
that stressed me out.
That shit was funny as
I
hell.
feel like that's so valid, though. I mean, it could be something so minor, but then, like, minor things kind of tend to pile up. So, things we're
Yes.
doing, that prior to the stair incident, I feel like that's so okay. Like, I know just tripping down the stairs isn't cool. Like, why
But
are
I
you,
think-
you're meant to help me.
But I think
Send
it's
me.
worse to slip up the stairs
That's
when
what
you're
I'm
going up.
saying.
You
Right.
oh my god!
Like, why are stairs making us fall in the
I'm
first
leaving.
place?
I'm going home.
Like, aren't you supposed to help me ascend and descend? Why are you, like, doing the most work? Like, why are you causing me to trip? Why are you a tripping hazard when you're supposed to help me out here? Get to point A and point B.
Is that
crazy.
tea?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Not my fault.
We don't even like stairs no more.
No.
Stairs
Ban
are
stairs.
canceled.
Boycott stairs.
Caution tape stairs everywhere. Destroy them, please.
Elevators only.
Our last show, it was for New Year's B, and I think the only person that may have saw it was Nathan. We were going up the stairs for New Year's B. When we up there,
Happy New Year,
Then
yeah.
we see Benny going up those stairs. I was trying to run because Nathan has to get to his spot. He's right behind me.
Yeah.
And I hit my knee so hard on the stairs, and I'm sorry. I'm surprised nobody saw me limping.
Eddie,
I was limping so bad. I was just trying to. Yeah.
I did it crazy.
Champagne.
You're always chipper. Tom Collins is like the light of the group.
And then the crazy part is like for me. So y'all know that I wear glasses.
Yeah.
So out the fucking show, I had my glasses on, so I can't see shit. So me being in the dark, I was tripping my ass off. And Denzel saw some of that shit. I think you did. I think you saw some of that shit
Yeah, you
tripping
fell a lot,
because,
friend.
Oh no.
girl, man,
Not a lot.
tell you. You said what?
That you kept falling.
Bitch, I kept
Learn
on
how to walk.
tripping.
She tried to play it out.
Don't do too much. Don't do too much. Don't do too much.
She kept trying to play it out.
Right. But no, like when I tell you, like,
Not
Lord
personal.
I was the life support.
Oh yeah, let's talk the life support. So what
Uh-oh.
happened was like what I think this was open dressing night, and like doing life support at the end of life support, bitch. I don't know, my leg got caught in between. We was like getting
Oh,
the
man.
chairs up, my leg got caught. and I was tripped in front of everybody who was there for open dress. Luckily, I don't put the shit out. I was like, oh, look at me. You know? And
If weak in the knees was a person, Jazz had that.
Jazz,
So
I have a
shitty.
question
What's
for
the-
your little bounce that you did and then you fall. Was that on accident
What
first?
fall?
When you do when you
Started-
started New Year.
Oh, yeah.
Was that? Did you fall first and then you just kept doing it every night?
No, it's
Oh.
not. It's part of the act.
My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, it was so basically what I was thinking is that Angel wear like some long ass fucking heels, so her jump is kind of oh shit, I tripped my fucking heels. Like damn, what the fuck? Like Angel's a drag queen, and drag queens wear them big ass fucking heels.
That's
Like, I'm
true.
talking about stripper heels.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's like I gotta get that motherfucker illusion. Like damn,
Yeah. Doing the most.
Yeah. Understand.
Not really stressful because I have a way of handling things on stage when they happen, but it's one thing out tonight. First of all, Mike flew off my head amidst turning around to look at my Roger and do the whole "I'll let you make me." And basically, I had to like just sing project without the mic. And it wasn't until that I got on the couch that I like adjusted myself in character. But amidst the moment when it's just swirling around your head, I'm just like, what is going on? You were supposed to remain idle on my head, but that didn't happen. But it was okay. We patched it. And then the other incident was I was coming out from the curtain. I have these gold strings, they're sparkly, and it's just a cat scratch club. It looks cute and it's sassy. It's great for grand entrances.
Right.
So I come through and I step out. I think I'm in the clear. The string's attached to my hair and the back of my body, and as I'm turning around, my Roger's funny. He said that I was Charlotte getting caught in my own web, essentially.
Wow.
It was wrapping around my body. At one point, when I turned around to do a dance move, a string was right here, and it looked like I had this like gold mustache.
Wow.
And so I really
wow.
had to play it off as Mimi being silly, but everyone could tell. I just knew that they were like, Mimi is struggling. Mimi is trying to get out of this
Oh,
little moment here. I was in a twist, and it wasn't until that I got off the stage that I was free, and I was like, my God, that took forever.
But you played it off. It was
Right.
different.
But let's talk about this. Jazz and Danae not here, but I'm gonna talk about it because I saw it firsthand. So I think this was opening dress night. When we were doing the end of Final B, right? We had to, of course, the main character had to walk off stage. While walking off stage, Jazz mic packet clicked off and like did like a whole twirl thing on the mic stand. Like literally, he was just caught into the mic stand, and and Jazz was like, Angel, go! I was like, and I just went out there, but that was so funny. Oh God,
Mics are trying to dance with us, like
that night, that
The
night,
mics were stressing us.
the mic was stressing.
Okay. The next segment we're going to be heading into is called Thinking Out Loud.
Okay.
So here I'm going to give you questions, prompts, and I mean, we kind of already been doing this, but this is very much a deep conversation. We can talk about controversial stuff.
Oh, yes.
Since this is a Pride episode, I'm going to be asking
Oh
questions about like
yes,
sexuality,
girl,
things
you know,
like that.
I love spitting the
I
tea,
found
honey.
my people.
I
I
love
love
spitting
talking
tea, baby.
intellectually about
Clock it,
everything.
baby.
I love this like a
spitting
lot.
tea, baby. Let's get into it, cause I love spitting some
Let's
tea.
get into it. So, like some questions.
I'm sorry. Make sure. Let's go.
Some questions be personal. You don't have. I will never make anybody answer or say anything if they don't want to.
No, you should.
So like, I don't.
Straight up.
Where your wig go? Put your wig on.
Yeah, put it back
Don't
on.
even say nothing. Grandma's here.
Grandma's here.
Grandma here is
Grandma's
crazy.
here.
Go ahead.
Hold on. It's a little hot.
Hold on. Let me get my whatchamacallit.
This girl.
What you say?
This woman with this
Oh,
wig.
oh.
Woman with this wig. I cannot.
anything.
I cannot.
That eat.
I cannot.
Thank you, Denzel.
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, woman. Don't look like that. Do not look at me like that.
Thank you, Denzel.
Okay.
I
Put some
know.
gel on it. It'll be
I
alright.
need to.
Oh,
Got to be spray.
I'm sorry.
I got it done this weekend, actually.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
First
this is
thing,
fun.
First thing with our Pride episode, I feel like this is a question most people would would be doing is just when did you figure out that you weren't straight?
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
okay.
I like this.
Well, honestly, for me, I've been gay. Okay, I for me, I've been gay. I've been like a boy, and the reason I said it because like as a little kid, I always found like dark skinned men with fine bodies. So finding me as a little kid, I don't know why, I just did. But when I actually found out I was like not straight, is that I kissed a girl in middle school.
And you
I
did
was
like it.
yeah, this is gonna work. I like men.
Yeah.
I like men. And I came out in 7th grade. And I had a girlfriend in 7th grade. So if you do the math,
Oh wow.
yeah.
wow.
yeah. I had
you broke her heart.
We talked. She said she already knew it, but she just, I guess she's trying to help me out. I don't know.
Wow.
But so yeah, that's my story. That's my feeling. I was, I'm a queer because I kissed a girl and I wasn't. There was no.
Yeah.
Like, oh yes, it wasn't none of that. But when I kissed a
Exactly.
man, baby, I was like, yes, honey, cunty.
Word.
Yes. Yeah, that's when I found I wasn't straight.
Word. So I guess briefly, when I was little, I realized it was more than just boys. I realized it might be not boys, Like it was actually kind of interesting because it all started off, with like your animation crushes, like, becomes like, animated. You're like, oh, wow, like the Tinker looking a little nice, or, just like it starts off with the kid shows. But then afterwards, like as like I matured and time grew on, it kind of became a thing where I kind of suppressed that. And I was like, no, this is wrong, which was very scary to think about because I was being, homophobic towards myself, which is not a way to go. And it wasn't until that I realized that little me knew what I was talking about, and I like who I like. And I think that's why I think I don't label myself, because if I find that person, it's going to be someone. It doesn't have, they don't even have to have like a gender, like non-conforming.
It's me.
Which we will.
Brain, stop now.
They proposed to me, which is a whole nother story that they can go ahead and dive into. But it was, when I was it was bound to come out eventually. But no, I evidently came out to my parents. It was like 2 years ago. It was during quarantine. That's when I was really finding myself and understanding who I was as an individual, and really, standing by that and not letting myself go. Because if there's one thing I knew at a young age, it was who I was. And I think taking that for granted was really, really, I don't know if I can say shitty, but it was really shitty on my part. And now I'm like who I am, and it just makes me really, really happy. I've only had one relationship, and it was a boyfriend. But when it came to him, I realized I didn't want to do anything past, kissing. And so for me, it was kind of like, I don't know if there's anyone in the world, any guy in the world who would kind of like understand that. So it became, preference, and which I was leaning towards. I'm sorry. And that's where I'm going to end off here, because I just know they're itching to say something. And for the record,
we're married.
Whatever.
Rain, no. Oh my God.
For the record,
professional, Rain. Professional.
For the record, everything that I say is the truth. Anything that comes after, to my right.
To my right is crazy.
I'm not opposed, but take precaution.
Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that.
Wig snatch.
Snatch.
Well, before my wig got snatched, I was gonna say back in 1919, but no.
In 1990 is crazy.
My wig's gone.
I guess I just change your story all the time. Sorry about that.
Y'all see that? And then she said we're not married. Anyway, I did not know what. I grew up in a nice Christian household.
Me too, girl. Me too, girl.
The Lord do be good all the time. All the time, the Lord is good.
Amen.
I grew up in a Christian household, so I didn't even know what the word gay meant until I want to say 8th grade.
No, for me.
When I finally met a lesbian couple, they were very toxic.
Oh.
Shout out to y'all.
You talking about Rent?
It was kind of like actually copy paste. Actually, it really was Maureen and Joanne, because the little one, well, kind of sweet. The little one was always a cheater, and then the tall one was always bad. Anyway, shout out to y'all.
Wow. Oh. I can't know
But yeah, shout out to y'all. But I didn't learn what that meant until that grade, and I had a XY chromosome in my pocket at the moment, and I was like, XY chromosome. You know you have XY chromosomes.
Yeah,
okay. So,
Biology. Hello. Class. Hello.
Jazz, I love you.
I love you too.
I love you. But yeah, I had a boyfriend, and I was like, I don't really like you for real. I mean, I think I just like the idea that I was like, I was in a couple.
No
Yeah.
shade.
That was
No shade. That was the tea.
But I did not like that individual. Come ninth grade, I thought I was bisexual. I don't know why, because I just said I don't like men. But I was like, yeah, bisexual, that's kind of cute. I dated a dude, I dated a girl. Shout out to y'all. But I found out I don't like men at all. So 10th grade, I came out to my family. That went not great. But it's cool now, because you can't really tell me anything. Hello.
Okay.
Cannot change.
But now, and then during quarantine, I went through my identity crisis. I was like, I am not a woman whatsoever. Like, I'm actually very against my womanhood. And now it's much better, because, I came to terms with who I am. But I found out I was non-binary, and now I'm here. Have I told my parents? No. But y'all don't need to know all that.
No.
So,
Right.
yeah, I'm here.
And I think that's such a great way to put that into retrospect. Like, you don't owe yourself to anyone.
You don't.
Like, it's very important that you have that respect for yourself, and you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You are who you are, and you like what you like.
Right.
You love who you love, and that's about it.
And,
If you can respect that,
really
then you're doing it.
quickly, unlike the haters to my left, me and Mandy are married.
Mm.
Thank
Where's
you.
the ring? Where's the ring?
I'm
All the
broke.
rings. Ring pop.
I'm broke.
Oh wow.
Man, don't tell nobody that.
Yeah, because I would go back and pick up what Aaron said. I totally agree there, because for me, I won't call myself not binary, but I don't care what people call me. I don't care what people say who I am, because I'm also Jasmine and I'm also James. Though that's me. Now I have an alter ego, but you want me here to perform. But when it comes to who I am, I'm Jazz and James. I am, and I'm also she, her, they, them. I'm all that. So I just don't care what people ask me, because a lot of people always come to ask me at my college. A lot of people always come and ask me, "What's your pronouns?" I'm like, I don't give a fuck what you call me, because I knew who I am. I know who I am.
Yeah.
And I love that who I am.
Yeah.
I started became who I really am in my senior of high school, because, as what Rain says, I was raised up in a black church hole.
Jesus.
And not only that, I was raised up in the old school Baptist church. So for me to, be my addicted self, baby, they ain't like that. They okay with me being the choir director and be the praise worship leader and do all that stuff, but when I'm being Jasmine, they ain't really like that. When I said fuck y'all, I'm gonna go to another church. Forget y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all said God was this, but y'all was doing something. Y'all doing something else. What God didn't preach in His Bible.
Yeah.
So it was just I'm not for go to church that okay with me doing something else, but when it's time to be myself, they ain't really like that. So I had to leave that church, and I'm in the back of home. I'm now finding the good church. I actually at LGBTQ church at back home, where of course it's all black people. Of course, I listen. I love white people. I don't get that much. I love y'all. Hey, we could work together in the business. We'll color be friends. I don't know about that. I'm joking. I'm joking. No cancel, please don't.
It's the first podcast.
Right, no
First
cancel.
one.
But yeah, it just, of course, yeah, I'm in an all black gay church, and I love it there. But yeah, I just want to say that because I agree. Listen. What about me and Rain? We like this.
I love jazz.
We go together like some peanut butter and jelly sandwich, baby. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, baby. That's me here. I don't care.
That's how y'all make y'all peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
I just say it, you know, but like, cause like, you know, we went through a similar stuff while we're going through our, you know, identity crisis like that. So I can agree with her. I'm sorry to take your time.
No, you're fine. I love listening to y'all stories. Like, it's I'm dead serious. I don't know. I just like listening to people vent. But
I love you guys.
so my story was completely different. So I kind of grew up in a household where, like, my family were like parents more so were in like a public eye, and the environment and the kind of career path they chose, it was just like I really had no choice but to. It was like either you're gonna be this or, you know, and you know it kind of sucks that I'm just now like I just now kind of discovered who I was like throughout college. I think this was like more so my free outlet, being away from home, being away from my parents, starting a new life. It's like that's when it feels like you're just completely a different person. You're able to start over, be the person that you want to be. So yeah.
No, yeah, I definitely agree with Denzel. Like, branching out away from family, you kind of grow into the person that you know you are, and it's so refreshing to be able to do that, because when you come home, they kind of see you in this different light, but at the same time, like, my parents love me, like, to this day. Like, you know, same thing with Rain. They, you know, they grow, they get better,
right.
and if anything, like, they've always been so accepting and loving and, you know, proud of me. So for them to like have that pride in all areas, like today, has just been truly essential and rewarding, you know, to just be a kid, you know, walking the earth and being who I am and being myself and living by that. It's if anything the comfort that every kid deserves if they are going through what we've kind of experienced in our youth.
And it just I feel like it just takes you know, you sitting down and just explaining to your parents, this is, you know, sometimes you have to, this is who I want to be. This is who I am. Because, you know, growing up, our eras are totally different. Our parents grew up in a way different era and age and decade. So it's just like they don't necessarily understand the fundamentals and the love that we require as human beings and the society that we've had to grow up in. It was kind of like it was hard for us to just express ourselves without being judged or feeling like knowing that it's not right, but also knowing that it's our life, and at the end of the day, we're the ones that have to live in it, not our parents, not our friend to the right or left. It's like it's our life, so we decide what choices to make.
Really. Sorry.
I want to talk about that because, like, when I tell you I care about my family, all my family knew that I was going to be gay. Like, that was a little way for me. So it's like, okay. But what shocked me was that my grandparents, they, like, everybody else in the family, they okay with it, cool with it. Just my grandparents, they was not fucking mess with that real bad. They would not mess because, like, of course, my grandpa, he was born in the 40s, like during World War II. Then my grandmama, she was born where civil rights movement was happening while she was a kid, while she was a baby. So it was just, child, they a lot. And I kind of can see the process with them, but I can't because, like, it's like when we in a better place, okay, we're good. But when we say something about, you know, me, where I want to be or where I want to dress, they could be like, we back to square one. So it's like, but it's okay though. I love my grandparents. But again, everybody else, they knew. Everybody else, they okay with it. Everybody else, every time I come to a family event, they always be like, hey, Jazz, or hey, James, how are you? What you going? What's tea? You know, I love my family.
We were like talking about how like, well, technically, like, really, you don't even know if you're sure or not because, like, when you're so young, you shouldn't be worrying about that. Like, as a kid, you worry about sex and stuff.
And that,
I literally
and that pissed me off because a lot of parents, a lot of people like, oh, you don't know, baby. Let me explain something. When I was a kid, I like boys. Now I ain't know what the word for it, but I was a kid and I used to watch wrestling. Baby, one thing I used to. Oh man, the wrestling boys.
Oh, that's not.
Friend.
I like that. Like that was
That's
saying,
something to
I'm just
admit.
saying, like when I watched
It
WWE, it was like wow, like the man was like really.
You can't
handsome.
save it.
It was pretty, like
You
oh
can't
my
save
god,
yourself.
oh my god.
It's
So
too
like,
late.
I just feel like
We're gonna take a. We're gonna go ahead and.
yeah.
all right, it's
Okay.
fine, put a pause on that.
Do you think people see you as your sexuality first, before the rest of you?
Yes.
Yes, I think so.
I don't think people look at me like
Yes.
that.
I want to say yes too, because in many ways people kind of learn not to assume, which makes me happy that I've surrounded myself with those people. But if not, they just say like, oh, that's just Mandy. And that makes me happy, because at that point they are guaranteed to, you know, like if I want to talk about it with them, then they have access to that. You know, I will tell them about what it is that I prefer and what I'm feeling in the moment. If I'm talking to someone, they'll know about it. But yeah, they're pretty chill. They know at first glance.
Definitely for me, because y'all know y'all see my campus, baby. I am a. I won't say I'm not in drag. I don't come as a drag queen, but like I am what us gay boys call each other. We call each other femme queen. I'm a femme queen. When you see me in public, I dress up as a girl. So, but when you hear me talking, I talk like a nigga. Like, so when people come see me, they be like, "Oh, it's a gay dude," or they either do one, I'm a trans girl, which I don't like that, but you know that's how people think of me. It's either one, I'm a trans girl or a boy. So they think I'm just a gay dude. So it's just I get that a lot.
I say yes. I was gonna say simply because since I've been like more, I don't really label myself, but I guess like to other people it'll probably come off as like more flamboyant. Since I was when I first came here, it's like a lot has changed, and although you may not see it, but you notice like slight changes as like how people approach you or how they talk to you. Like, you know, it's more so of I used to get "What's up, bruh?" I still get that from my homeboys, but now it's more so of like when most girls see me, it's like, hey, like, oh my goodness, like you so cute, like, you know, like, you know, stuff like that. So I think absolutely, but I can also say when you have close friends or people that know you for the longest or know you outside of whether you before you change your sexuality or whatever the case may be, they still see you as you. So that's really what I value.
No,
the most.
that's T. That's T.
I feel like.
I feel like.
I feel like when it comes to me and Jazz, I feel like we've talked about this.
I think we did.
But because Jazz is so female presenting and I am so masculine presenting, it's like duh.
like for real. Like,
Look at me and you're like, oh, you're gay, ain't you?
no, like they like.
But the crazy thing about it, not to call out nobody on campus or anything, but there's someone who dresses just like me and you're straight. Gag.
Rocky.
Girl, cause like no, let's talk about that.
No, I was gonna say this, and I think before the segment ends, is I feel like it's very harmful to kind of place a stereotype on how a gay person or someone in the LGBTQ like community should look, because at that point you're creating this box of how, you know, like the gaydar, like you're like, oh, that person, fruity as fuck. That person, oh, I know they're lesbian, like, you know, like, or like, you know, just already putting these labels essentially on people. And it's completely okay if it's like correct. Like if you walk up to someone, you're like, are you? And they're like, yeah, like that just goes to show like there's a connection there. But when it comes to being like presentable, I think about the show involving Kit Connor and Joe Locke. Have y'all heard of Heartstopper?
Yeah. Oh my god.
So that show was like a
show,
pure
bitch.
example. I feel like I've been using the word pure example as of recently. Word of the day. But it's just kind of entailing that much that, you know, this is who I am. When people approach, people think I'm straight. people think I'm just purely straight. I like boys.
Not
the case.
When I first met you,
It's
I never
like-
got that from you.
Like, and see, and so again, it's like assumptions are made throughout the board based off of someone's appearance, and I feel like that's just kind of like a natural instinct to do, but at
But
the
it's
same
not
time,
right.
it shouldn't be done because you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
And I want to testify that because
Testify, baby, testify.
you know this scene, but there was this guy that hit me up, and he was hyper masculine. I'm talking about hyper masculine, and turns out that man is bisexual. So when I tell you that it's like nowadays you don't never know who is gay or not,
Yeah.
because they could be very masculine and be like, I like dudes, I'm bisexual, or they could be film born like Denzel and they straight. Like you can this point in our generation nowadays you would never know.
Yeah, and I feel like for me, I code switch. Like I'm not gonna lie,
He
'Cause,
do.
like
He code just a
code
lot.
switch. I'm be honest with you. I just feel like because I like fashion and I'm passionate about fashion, it's just like I really don't limit myself. I don't like look at clothes and be like, oh shoot, like this female, I'm not finna wear that. Like it's just like all clothes. I just feel like they're gender neutral. And on top of that, y'all wanna know a funny story?
Please tell it.
Real quick.
I wore a do-rag to the student center. I think I was going to Chick-fil-A or something like that. I had on a do-rag and a hoodie. A girl approached me, and she was like, her friend was, and when she heard me talk, she was like, oh, you're a dude. She thought I was a stud. I'm just like, how did you think that like, how could you possibly,
I'm losing my mind.
like, she really thought that she said she thought that I was a stud.
That's not.
That's exactly.
Crazy.
By wearing a do-rag and a hoodie.
Bitch,
Uh-huh.
what?
I don't, like,
Look at the. All I'm gonna say
like,
is,
I don't
Be
see
for real.
it.
if you wanna know if somebody's stud, look at their chest.
Yeah.
Look at the chest.
I mean, some people
Well,
using binders on and stuff though. And
Yeah,
some people are just
somebody
naturally
wearing
flat chest.
something.
Well,
that-
I don't know
yeah.
because
I don't know.
But
my cousin, she's a stud and she got some cuties. She got a little grapefruit, like she got grapes, like the little small little grape. Her titties look like grapes, so I don't think necessarily you can just look at the titties and say that.
Can I just
You
say
know
the
what it
man, the man outside the camera looks like he wants to say something?
go ahead.
Go ahead, Nate.
Yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
2
Nate.
cents.
Come on,
Uh-huh.
Nate.
2 cents.
Okay, next topic.
No, come on, Nate. Say so. Come on.
Wait, what was the joke he said? What was doing? What was the joke he said yesterday?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
Nate, come on.
Go ahead,
I'm
go
gonna say
ahead.
something,
You
Nate.
remember?
I don't.
You want me to tell it?
Next time. We can put it in the outtake.
Put it out.
I'll take it crazy.
Okay, wrapping that one up. And the next segment we're gonna go into is called "What We Following." So, what we following is kind of a pop culture thing, or like what's going on with latest news. What's going on? Yeah.
This one.
So
my kind of.
Oh God, this is my type of tea.
yes, but I'm not as cultured in this, so Chelsea helped me out a little bit. So.
Oh,
Because I live under a rock.
Shout out.
Chelsea, creative director.
Come
Yes.
on, creative director.
Come on, creative director.
Like
Thank
toi.
you.
Yeah.
Wah.
That toi.
Okay,
brain.
so the first thing we're gonna be talking about, how y'all feel about this? I don't know. I should low key should have put this in Why You Stressin, but like, how y'all feel about this TikTok ban? Like, what they talking about?
Okay, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
It's
it.
not getting banned.
Because it's like
banned.
my thing about it is like how the can I curse?
You can cuss.
You don't cursed enough.
How the fuck you gonna ban fucking TikTok? And it's like why? Like
I'm mad.
I kid
that
you
made no
not.
fucking sense, bro.
I kid you not. I downloaded it as a joke during quarantine only to create a platform with now 71.8k followers.
At Pocky Mandy.
At Pocky Mandy. Thank you guys. follow the anyways,
Join the
point is
Discord.
no. Okay, so when it came down to creating this platform and having this community, I started creating revenue. Like, you can make a job being a content creator. Like, this is, we're making dreams come true. This podcast, I feel it in my bones and blood. It's going places. I just know it. Like, it's so fun, and we've got some brilliant, talented mind, big brain people who are just creating absolute masterpieces of work, and this is it. But no, it makes me so aggravated because some people actually create a living through this platform. Like, although it can be pretty frustrating, handling, the personal information and the taxes, because they do tax you when you get your paycheck. This is if anything, a very helpful resource. I mean, this is a platform that we're able to share important information on, like that, like of what's going on in the world, how to help out communities that are in dire need of help, and alerting everyone around us and it's just it's a very essential app.
Right.
I completely forgot that the TikTok ban was happening. So the fact that you brought that up is just like my heart dropped, because I mean, I have, things to post, and this is kind of how I like put myself out there as a performer, a public speaker, and what I do, which is cosplay. But it just makes me really sad, because there's nothing like TikTok, and like I said, it was a joke at first, but it's become such a great source of help.
Yes.
Okay,
You sure?
I go. Yeah, because like it's like stuff like that is like people is like quit their jobs to just do fucking TikTok. And now these people, like, they're making money off doing TikTok. So it's like, for you to ban TikTok, for you, it's like you banning a work business. See, I'm a business major, so I can talk about this. I'm a business major. For you, it's like you are banning a business that making a lot of money, and having workers who work for TikTok making their money and paying their bills or whatever. You banning them, and then also another thing, TikTok is one of the best apps right now as well, because everybody's on TikTok. When I tell you quarantine, everybody in that mama was in freaking TikTok. TikTok, I mean, yes,
Classic.
like bougie, like come on now. Even though TikTok may have their flaws, there, a lot of people have their opinions about TikTok or whatever. Okay, cool. But like, besides like a cosplay that making them money, it's like they're losing their job.
I
And
love
it's
what
like,
I do. Why are you doing this?
And I feel like especially with
this?
like AI and stuff, because like we all know like
The
stuff
AI
like that,
the
jobs
AI
like that
shit.
aren't like considered essential jobs. I feel like that's a big platform, especially during COVID. You can't like go out to a play, we can't go out to movies and stuff like that, especially with AI and like stuff being able to be generated. That's taking a big chunk of like the world, like America's like artists,
Entertainment artists,
like
clock it.
entertainment.
I
Clock
totally
it.
agree, because it makes me so worried, because I have friends who want to be animators and who are already like getting connections in the industry, but it's so hard to see them feel so uninterested in their craft and what they do, because AI is, if anything, stomping over it. It's like being easily generated, and that's what like it's cool, but not to that extent. It's like if anything, it freaks me out, because it's like we've gone to such a and to say that it freaks me out is kind of like weird, because we love technology. We're very tech savvy, and like people watching this are like who are in like older years are probably gonna be like, they're just so obsessed with TikTok, they just like love social media. But no, it's become like a source of news and a source of like entertainment and like fun. You can find yourself mindlessly scrolling, but throughout the course of the years, I think us as a generation, we found ways to not do that. We if anything, we're very controllable of like our limits and what we should be focused on and priorities. I mean, we make our own decisions, and I think that's what's important when it comes to backing up my standpoint on why we shouldn't ban TikTok, because TikTok is like very, very essential.
And I agree. I was gonna say, TikTok failed to, well, the creators fail to realize that like TikTok they have created an outlet for so many people to tell their stories. Like, I remember like probably like 3 days ago, I had came across this woman. She was in an abusive relationship and she had nobody else to talk to, but she would create these videos and like, why did I get married, or my like little things like that. Like it has become like
That's good.
because
Why
see,
the fuck did I see was some tea, y'all?
and I think I think what they were going for when they originally created it was another continuation of like Dub Smash, and what was the one before that? Musically and stuff like that.
No,
Well, actually,
Dub
musically-
Smash, baby.
I was a
Dub
musical kid. I didn't do Dub.
Yeah. But see, what they fail to realize is that
I was never on
it
Musical.ly,
became
but
more.
I just practice.
It became more like from the challenges to like people just randomly talking about what's going on in their life to cosplay. Like it's so much on TikTok that you don't have to go on the internet and search up what's going on in the world, or
It's
what
a melting
movies
pot
in
of
stock, or
information.
like how to watch this movie, like when they got the little clips and stuff on TikTok. And I think that's what they're afraid of, and that's why other people are like going against it, and the government is going against it because it allows us to access so much resource that they don't want us to necessarily have.
And to social network too.
Can I get controversial? Can I make a controversial statement?
Yes, go ahead.
By all
You
means.
should know this too. Let me just say, the one thing America is great at is taking people's jobs.
Oh, clock it.
Hello.
Clock
Right.
it. Clock
Don't
that.
try to come kill me.
Aren't they like what is it? They're banning TikTok just because like it was a Chinese business, ain't they? Okay.
Yeah, I just what I also
That's
heard.
what they say.
That's
That's
what
what
they're
I
That's
say.
saying.
allegedly. They're
That's
taking
what
our
they're
information
saying.
allegedly.
Yeah,
but they're
that's
really
what they
not.
say. But
Right.
so all of a sudden, I'm pretty sure it's been that, and is what how long has TikTok been up for years? Like for
TikTok
like
been up.
TikTok
been
was
up
released
years.
prior to
14 was like
quarantine.
what?
Before
2020.
Yeah.
2019.
20,
Yeah.
19, 18.
So now all of a
been around.
sudden, this is an issue.
Yeah, because well, it was TikTok once was Musically, but they changed it to TikTok. So
Was Musically an American company and it was bought, or was it always a Chinese?
I don't know. I don't know.
I need to do some research.
I don't
Now
know.
I'm invested now.
I don't know, but
gotta
it just for all this stuff, it don't make no sense. And me being a business major and a minor in music and theater.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Love that.
Minor in music and theater. I figure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a minor. I'm gonna be a double minor.
Ooh, music to my ears.
The next segment is called Game Time. Oh yeah, Game Time.
Oh my god, I love that
Let me
game
take a
time.
sip real quick.
We're going to be playing blind ranking. We're gonna be blind
Okay,
ranking.
okay, all right, let's rank some
And-
shit.
I'm just gonna say it, and then you gotta rank it.
Oh,
You know,
Lord.
you know.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Like a tier list.
Mhm.
Is there an order we're going in, or
We're just gonna.
Okay.
We're gonna. We can go around one through 4. How the
Oh
mics are.
Lord. Oh Lord.
But so
Quite frankly, like those TikTok filters in which
Uh-huh.
you're like given a photo of something, you just
you gotta rank it.
yeah. But
All right, let's
you know
go.
what's going on. But
Let's see.
y'all. Well, I should probably explain it just in case. So how blind ranking works is I'll be naming different things, people, whatever it is, and they will have to rank it without knowing what the next option is. So today we're gonna be doing 5 of them.
Oh Lord.
So
Oh,
yeah.
Dang, y'all
Let's
gonna
go.
yell at
The
me.
first
I'm
one.
I hate this game.
I'm
I'm indecisive.
If I mess it up, don't yell at me.
You can't change it. It's locked in. You gotta lock your
Okay.
answer in.
Oh
then.
Don't yell
Lord.
at me. I
Oh
love y'all.
Lord.
Oh word. Oh yeah.
That
'cause you
defeats
get
the
last
purpose
one,
of
right?
blind ranking.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm the
Lord
first one.
Jesus, help me, Lord Jesus, help me, Lord.
First and
Don't
last.
yell at
Okay.
Let's go.
It's actually very okay.
Okay.
Lock in, guys.
The first we're gonna blind rank Lil Nas X. Why did it go so dead quiet?
wait, rain first, or
Go ahead. I mean,
Oh, wait,
whoever.
are we collaborating?
We don't have to. Do you guys want? Should we collaborate?
No.
No. Okay, it's individually.
Individual.
Okay.
It's individually.
Oh,
if
we're
you
making our
know
own tier
already, I'll
list.
give you a second to think about it. Oh, you guys gotta
I
argue for the spot though.
apologize.
apologize.
Should we go in mic order?
I think we
No, Rain. No.
I think we should.
No,
I think we should.
Right.
I can't. We're gonna go in mic order.
Lord Jesus.
Wait, here we go.
You don't know. I think we should all do one list because then y'all gotta debate y'all case.
Right.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
debate. Let's
Okay.
fight.
This is
Let's
so.
fight. Lil Nas
it's
X.
so
Go.
alarming.
I say 3.
You know what?
I go for 3. I go for 3.
I'm real. Okay. I think I want to go for. I want to 4.
Oh.
I already said. I said 3.
Oh. So fast. I'm sorry.
I know it's got
From a scale of what?
1 to
1 to
5.
5.
Just 1 to 5. Rank them.
2.
Oh.
2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
I'm
mind
trying to
debating
keep
my
my
case.
options open.
All right.
All right.
I love
but
Lil Nas,
Gotta come to
but-
consensus.
I say we should do 3.
Maybe 3.
3.
I was thinking 3.
I-
3 seems pretty average.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3.
He's made some really great bangers, like ones that like really just
And
kind
no
of
shade.
took
Yeah,
off.
baby.
Great music, but
And then no shade. He also fine. Well, he fine.
I think because I grew up in like a Christian household, it's just like certain things that I've seen him do is just like very
I think
intolerable.
he's taking
and-
it too far.
Yeah,
He's
and
trying
he
to
has
make
a-
point.
That.
You're not a little local state or city artist anymore. You're bigger and you have a bigger platform of you have kids following you, which
Which is
sometimes
a-
parents should
Yeah.
watch what their kids are watching and
Hey,
looking at.
y'all want to
Hey.
complain on the motherfucking
Hey.
artist.
This
I
is
feel
what
From
they
like
an
put out.
upcoming
Four.
artist, hold on, from an
You feel like
upcoming
four?
artist, y'all
I'm
want to
feeling-
complain about.
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
I'm so sorry.
Producer, you
I'm
wanna
like
write down
really
ranking?
thinking. I'm
But-
genuinely
Right.
feeling 4 for Little Nas.
Right.
Like 3 is one thing, but if Little Nas is average, then see, it's risky.
See, because you
But-
don't know what's
That's what I'm saying.
That's a thrill.
I feel like
feel
3's
four.
a safe option.
3
though.
is
Yeah,
the same.
three's
But then what
about
if there's some?
But here's what I want to
He has
say.
great music though.
Here's what I'm saying. What Denzel says, right?
Yeah.
From an upcoming artist like me, I don't know why parents are fucking mad that us artists are saying things on our songs and y'all just get pissed like y'all just what the kids listening. Motherfucker.
Can we
That's
get a
your
fuck
fault. You need to
counter?
That's your
control
fucking
what-
fault. And then also,
Can we get a fuck counter for Jazz?
Oh,
and
fuck
then,
counter.
and then,
Fuck counter.
maybe.
and then also they made clean versions of these songs so y'all could be happy. So who doing the part? Is y'all need to get part.
They need a parent.
All right.
Parent.
So are we settling on 3?
Settling
on
Yes,
three.
on
Okay,
3.
Okay.
I
Let's
guess
go.
I'm falling into 3.
I'm sorry I have to make the little
Yeah,
rant.
let's do
I'm an
3.
artist.
If
and,
we should have been
just-
4, I apologize.
Dang. But I started to make the little rant. I'm an upcoming artist, and just the conversation just bore my skin a little bit.
Okay, so 3.
Three.
For Little Nas. Yeah, what's next?
Okay, the next is Janelle Monáe. Where does Janelle Monáe fall?
See, that's a good one.
I would say 2 because she's sexy. And her music, I like her music too, but like, I don't know.
She can't be one.
She can't be.
Yeah, she can't be one.
Are we doing least favorite to
Oh.
most favorite?
I think
Number
that
one is
Love
the
her.
number one is the
favorite.
top, 5 is the
Okay.
bottom.
Okay, I
Do you
think.
know what it is?
Mhm.
I do like
got
but
yoga.
I don't feel like anyone's above that.
Mm,
I don't
You
think
got a
anyone.
thing. She fine.
But who?
Oh, somebody
Cause somebody gotta be above her.
Yeah.
And I don't think they.
Maybe you never know. She might be the top. You never know.
I would say 2.
I say 1.
So are we
That's
able
a
to?
fine individual.
That is a fine non-binary
That's a
woman.
fine individual.
Janelle Monáe.
Oh,
love
we
a
rating them
non-binary.
Like that 1 through. Oh.
It was a 5.
So where have you been?
Right.
See, I was thinking
Okay,
about
so-
like,
Uh-huh.
you know how you rate somebody from like get them like a
Oh
1 through 10.
no.
Yeah.
We're like ranking them like
Yeah.
who
1 to 5.
not necessarily the best at anything, but just like in general best to worst.
Okay.
Maybe.
I say 1.
I can't.
I'm scared.
I can't give her a win. I can't because
I would say 2.
if I hear Beyonce, I'm just saying like somebody
That's
gonna
why-
have to get
that's why
See,
we
but
say
why
one of
would
one.
Beyonce be on this list?
You never know.
You know.
You never,
You
right? You never know.
Yeah,
You
never know. Blind
Right.
rank. I told you.
I
She
tried-
Blind
did
ranking.
call out the gay.
Cause if I hear Lauryn
once.
Hill, Lil Nas X gonna have to move down a little bit.
We can't move them.
We can't
Oh.
move
We
him.
can't move
He
him.
locked
He's
in.
three.
Wait,
Three.
Lauryn Hill.
Locked in.
Lauryn Hill not queer.
She's that girl.
She's not queer, but she's not queer. This is like all queer artists.
Oh,
All
okay.
queer people.
Well,
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, I think. Believe.
But I would say number 2 because that girl is
If y'all go with 2, I'll go with 2.
Rain, I cannot.
I'm so sorry. I think
Can we
of
do 4?
1.
I kinda-
4.
4.
I kinda-
Four?
I'm
This
tossing
was-
it right between 1 and 2 right now.
Now make your argument. 4. Why 4?
Fight for it.
Fight
I
for
say
it.
4
Be
because
for real.
she is that girl. I have to give you that. She's definitely that girl.
But is she below Lil Nas X?
But
Yeah, no. I feel 2. I'm feeling 2 for her.
she she kind of remind me of Erykah Badu just a little bit. She kind of remind me of Erykah Badu. Yeah, like a modern day version, which is nothing wrong with that. But I think like her career, she had an era. Like Janelle Monáe had an era to me. She had a good era, and then it's just like it kind of just she's just relaxing right now, and there's nothing wrong with that. Now, say for instance we were to get somebody who have like put in work over, like somebody who's up there with Beyonce or something like that who's queer, then it was like, okay, they put in work, they have the resume for it, they look amazing, and we all like we love their music, then it's like I feel so bad for having to put them at like 5. So I'll leave this one up
But
to
that
y'all
one
because
spot's
whatever y'all
still
put.
open.
I feel like
Well, it's
two.
like 2.
I
I feel like 2.
I think 2.
Let's put 2.
Let's
Let's
lock
do
in 2.
2.
We're
Let's
locking in 2.
We're locking in
We're
2.
locking in 2, Steve. Yeah.
Yeah,
Steve.
Steve.
We're locking in 2.
Steve Harvey.
Sorry.
Oh, this is
The
tough.
the next one is RuPaul.
5.
5.
5.
Hello.
5?
Five.
RuPaul?
Yeah, I said what I said.
5?
5.
Look,
I would say
himself.
4.
Listen,
4.
I think.
I love his music. His music.
He
I'm
has
sure-
music.
Him as a person.
Yeah, he got music.
I thought he
Yeah.
had one song. I
But
didn't
see,
know
that's
what
the
else was
thing.
going on.
I only know Catwalk by RuPaul, and that one was catchy. But and I haven't even gotten around to seeing like.
Wasn't RuPaul like
his
Cover
shows.
Girl? Was
Yeah.
that RuPaul?
Yeah,
Oh,
with
okay.
that
Okay.
bass, and, like very iconic person. But I'm also thinking about the other potential people who could be in this house could just override
yeah.
RuPaul.
See,
'Cause
y'all,
I'm-
do y'all know who Todrick Hall is?
Yeah,
Todrick Hall!
Fire.
Todrick Hall!
No, fuck, I should have put
He-
Todrick Hall on here. Shit. 1 through 6.
And see, that's what I was just about to say. Like RuPaul to me is a TV personnel. Like that's
Of
what
course.
we mostly know him for. But
Yeah.
what about? Can I name people like what about to me? I'm sorry y'all, but what about people like Santana? Like
Girl,
y'all probably
ghetto
like.
ass gay.
No.
I'm just saying.
Sorry,
like,
but
people
no.
Like that. Like I just
Ghetto
feel like
ass.
those are more so of. Has good music and like stellar on TV. That's
I
just
like
me,
I like
but-
Cincinnati. I got Chuck. I got
2,
Chuck
and
with her
3.
gay ass nigga.
I like the
Yeah.
one song about
Okay.
the BBLs. What was it called?
Material, I love Material Girl. Material Girl. What's your
He
name?
got this song called Walk.
Material Girl. Oh, walk up like a dog.
I
No,
say we
come on.
should lock
Let me
in
see.
5.
Wow.
I'm saying we're looking for 5.
Like he has.
I'm
good-
already.
Hey, audience,
I'm
how are
already
y'all
in
doing? I
anticipation.
hope
need to
y'all
know
doing
who's
great.
going to be 1 and
Right.
4.
I'm
Yeah.
Speak to
What-
y'all
what-
real quick. Well,
Where
they
do
talk
y'all
over
wanna
there.
put RuPaul?
So I would say RuPaul
If you
5.
would put RuPaul
5.
anywhere but 5,
Yeah, 5 words.
5.
Okay.
5 work. 5
I was
work.
talking to the audience.
I'm talking to the audience.
We're breaking the fourth wall right now. They have no idea what we're saying. We're only talking to
disrespect
you.
me, Jasmine.
Okay.
They don't like
That
the
switch is
camera.
absolutely crazy.
serious?
What happened to I love you?
Okay, the next one is Raven Simone.
I'm sorry.
For
One.
One.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm not gonna lie. I will also say a 1
Yes.
because I don't.
Can I just
I
go
don't
ahead on
know.
and say something real quick?
Go ahead.
And I'm gonna state my point.
Uh huh.
You can
State it.
Picture.
Shit.
Future.
I love Miley Cyrus.
Speak it.
Don't get me wrong.
That's
She should have been.
Chelsea.
She was the first black child actor to star in a major television sitcom, which was Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show. Let alone she moved on to a major network, which was Disney Channel. She just to say, rating show. She did kind of make Cheetah Girls. Although the other girls, I love them dearly, but those ratings went down. Just to say, then she got her own the first black female actress to have her own major show as a teenager, which was That's So Raven, and then got a spinoff, and then she was also making music, and then
Hello. The one
That's
thing
a
I'm gonna
black queen
I
say.
don't
right
think I've
there.
ever heard a Raven Simone song.
Oh my goodness.
I never heard of it.
The one thing I
know,
will
but feel like
say,
he's sold right
if
now.
Queen Latifah's on this list
Ooh.
and she gets
You
anywhere
and
of
ITY.
below a 1, I'm walking out.
Yeah, this is the most.
But
uh,
and also to put Raven
killer
also
part,
voiced was it Kim Possible's best friend? When Raven voiced it, she voiced somebody in Kim Possible. I'm thinking it was her
This is
best. It was the black
really,
girl that
really
was in
tough.
Kim Possible. She voiced
Yeah,
her.
at this
She did a
point.
lot.
My brain is
That is a
frying
black
at the
queen.
thought.
That is a black queen.
And she, The View. She also went on to be a talk show host.
Hello.
Yeah.
I-
But
Just
give it also
saying,
that she
you
low
know.
key Raven Simone also low key controversial. She very
But everyone on this list has been controversial to
Yeah.
a point.
I think she's just not afraid
really
to show
think
her.
Some lesser or more than others.
I'll show you. I can.
But like
I
can't
don't know
do
about for her
this.
for number one.
My
Who
brain
would
is
you put
disintegrating.
as like a one, like in general?
As
Sorry,
queer,
not to
as
get off
queer,
topic.
as queer.
Queer Golden.
Yeah, who would you put as a one?
Sorry.
That's
that was really
we don't even know if it's on the list or not. But who would you put as a one?
Oh, I don't know, cause it's a lot of famous.
Queen Latifah.
queer.
Okay,
Latifah.
moving on.
Yeah.
Queen
I think of her.
Latifah.
What if she's here?
That's
Queen
because
Latifah.
that bitch right there. I love Queen
We
Latifah.
love Queen
I love
Latifah.
her. You
No,
know
that's
what
golden.
Why?
She's golden.
She deserves just
She
one
deserves
every
it.
day.
Okay.
I love her.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
Mandy.
nervy.
So
Mandy,
I'm
what would you-
gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have that for Raven
Okay.
Simone. I'm gonna let you have that for Raven Simone.
Mandy, what would you
Where you
think?
putting Raven Simone?
Well, what numbers are open?
Four is after this.
4 and 5.
4 and 1.
Oh, 4.
It's
yeah,
just
four.
it's just one to
4 and
four.
1, right?
So
4 and
whichever
1.
one we
4 and
place, what are you thinking?
You got me thinking.
What y'all thinking?
What if it's? What are y'all thinking?
And the
Hey,
audience.
how y'all doing?
Do you know exactly?
We're back again.
Leave a comment down below what you think we should do.
Y'all stop.
Oh,
Y'all ASMR.
I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead,
I
Mandy.
think
Would you like some
for
water?
Raven Simone, I don't know. I'm kind of sold on one.
One.
I'm kind of sold on one because what if right now we're now the expectations are really high. It could be this very very.
Because whoever this last person is, they're 4.
If it's Queen Latifah,
Well,
I'm walking out.
It can't. No. If it
I
is.
quit
I don't think y'all gonna be too mad.
No. Okay. I'm
Okay.
choosing one.
We're locking in one.
Wait. I know who it is. I think. I do know who it is. Oh, Raven. Okay.
She has to go to 4.
Yeah.
She has to go to 4?
I think.
I think.
I think.
Why she have to go to 4?
Because I know
What's your
the next
mindset?
person, I think.
What- who
Because-
you-
because
who you-
the next
Who you
person-
think the next
The
person
next
is?
That's
person
my
is
question.
she's a force to be reckoned with.
Named.
I would think.
Can we
Name.
think for a second? Like,
for a
just
second,
give
go
us
ahead.
a little minute.
We got a
Yeah.
couple minutes.
What is happening here?
Think it so much, bro.
It's a couple of things.
Talking to
that-
myself.
Mandy, who do you think it is?
I don't know much about
Raven
it.
Simone goes in one. Raven Simone goes in one.
One? I would think so, right? I said Raven Simone one, because if that's her, then it has to be.
I'm just mad that I gotta put this person below Lil Nas.
Yeah.
Which is.
But
my
Raven
rating.
Simone does not belong below
But what
Lil
if it's
Nas.
not
Yeah.
her? I could be totally wrong.
I say we go in one.
Let's go one for Raven
One
Another
Simone,
black
please.
queen.
One.
I feel more
Alright.
content
We're
with that
doing
one
one?
now. I had to lock in.
Y'all want to go? Y'all want to do it?
Denzel, I
Let's
feel
do it.
I do
like
not care.
I feel like because you're number 4. If you want to put a number 4, put a number 4.
Yeah.
This is collectively.
No way.
I feel like since you're
Y'all gotta
number
battle
4,
it out.
I'm with the group.
as
Okay.
as Mike
Yeah.
number
With
Go
the
with
majority
one.
is
I'm
democracy.
I'm with the group.
We are.
Democracy.
We are.
Okay. I was just saying, as Mike number 1, I
power
passed
ranking.
it on to the number
Go,
4
go.
Mike.
We are the power rangers.
I think. Okay. Yeah.
We're locking in one. Steve.
One.
Cause
Steve.
if
All right.
Steve locking in
I'm
one.
locking in
wait,
one.
wait a minute.
Survey says.
Oh Lord, what? Denzel speak.
No, cause I'm now starting to get in my head because I'm trying
Oh,
to realize
my God.
there are a lot of people that we listen to a lot that
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
queer.
Denzel, what's your Mike's number?
4.
Clock that. Clock that. Clock
Okay.
it.
I feel like that's
What-
the only reason why you want to do number 4.
Yeah.
It goes with your brand.
No, let's
What the fuck?
not so much pressure.
I didn't realize
Let's
it was like so much
think of
pressure.
one.
Golly.
We can think of one.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
Blind
One.
ranking.
Yeah.
Locked
Yeah,
in.
I'm
Blind
with
ranking
them.
I
games are my ultimate
apologize,
enemy.
Denzel. I
Because-
apologize if it's not the best rating, and I hope you know that I love you.
I'm not prepared.
Wait, do you? No, that
I wasn't.
We're
I'm
at
just
cue the
saying.
intense music right now.
All right. Let's do
The-
number one, y'all. Let's do
This
number one.
last name.
The aggressive dubstep music after everything we say right now, because
Nicki Minaj not gay.
let it be a Kim Kardashian.
Megan not
If
gay.
it's Nikki, I'm going to
They're
4
not queer.
anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you know,
I'm mad at
Yeah.
Nikki
whoever it
can.
is next, you know, they just.
don't like Nicki.
I
All
don't-
right,
yeah.
let's go.
Grandpa, you gonna name off what we have so far? Since he's a secret.
Hey,
person.
Grandpa.
All right, so in the number 1 spot we have Raven Simone.
Okay.
Simone
Oh yeah,
Ye.
that's how you say her
Simone Ye.
name. Did y'all
Is
see
it
in the-
Simone Ye or Simone?
Yeah, someone was like, "You
Simone Ye.
finally said my name right," and it was Simone Ye.
Wow. Wow.
Raven Simonia.
Yes.
People gonna look at
In
me
the number
sideways when I
2
say that.
spot, we have Janelle Monáe. Now, like,
Now
Now,
you
now,
know.
see.
Now see,
Now
you
you
know.
know.
Now,
number 3,
Nate.
we have Lil Nas X.
Okay.
At number 5, we have RuPaul.
Okay.
4.
And then number 4 by default.
Default way. I got it. I got it.
Come on,
All right,
host.
now.
Come on, host.
Okay. Come on, host.
Sylvie.
At number 4, who we have?
Clutching my mic.
Meg the Stallion.
She's gay. She's queer. Really?
Okay.
I just said her, but I didn't expect.
Okay, that's
That's why I was like, y'all not gonna be too bad. Y'all
Like,
not gonna be
yeah.
too mad at the listing, but
I just think she's fine.
No.
That's a hot
And she
woman.
never misses a bar. Like, she knows how to rap to anything.
Yeah.
I feel like I was with
Yeah, I like the ranking. The ranking
I'm
was nice.
content with that.
I like that ranking.
okay.
Oh, I can breathe again.
That's our ranking. Woo.
Yay!
Just keep breathing and breathing
Breathing
and
and
breathing.
That's the end of our podcast. you
Oh
guys.
my
That's
god! Oh my
Let's go!
Oh my
We're
goodness.
not gay anymore.
Come on now.
Oh wow, Rain.
Oh my gosh, we're
The
gayer
door.
now. We're gay together.
Two different
gosh.
reactions.
Yeah. Thank you all
Wow.
for
Thank
being
you so
here.
much
I
for
love you
tonight.
guys so much.
Oh, we love you.
I love you, Sylvie.
Yeah.
Thank
you for coming.
Be sure to
you.
follow this podcast.
We
to
love
keep
the
up
If y'all
with
want to
it.
plug in, plug is now. Put your Instagram,
Please.
all that. Now
At
it's time to do
Pocky
it.
Mandy.
Aw.
At Pocket Mandy. Anybody else want to put that in there?
Add me on icon_jazz. Again, icon_jazz.
And then block them.
Oh wow! Oh wow! The shade.
Out for blood.
Wow.
They're just
Jazz, I love you.
I love you too.
love
We
you
play
so
like this,
much.
y'all. Okay, y'all. All this at home. This how me and Rain play. This how we play
All the time. I
All
love
the time.
Jazz
This
so
how we
bad.
play. Yeah, this not no beef.
Yeah.
We just
And little do you know, we're actually getting married, but
We
that's
are.
the secret we'll never tell.
Yes.
Like,
And you will not be
right,
there.
Right.
Sorry.
You'll never know.
You guys can follow me at DVLENCI, DV you probably won't recognize me on my Instagram page because I'm a man, bro, on there. But you know, in this safe space, you know, we just have fun. So
I should be saying the same thing. I rarely post like out of character or post or like
Yeah.
when I'm not, you know, in my regular attire. It's all cosplay.
At
I'm
Pocky
a
Mandy.
character. At Pocky Mandy.
That's POCKYMANDY.
Thank you.
Pocky
Period.
Mandy.
Thank you, Main Mod.
Thank you.
we're getting Wings Club.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you, Sylvie.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Right.
Then you can follow me at yeah, we're just gonna plug it right there. We don't have one yet, but you're gonna follow it
Oops,
at Be About It.
That was Jazz's
Something,
flex
something,
counter.
something. Yeah. Yay! Thank you. All right. As we're going off, I encourage y'all. Don't think about it. Be about it.
Oh, that
Don't
was
just
good.
think about it. Be about it.
That was
Yeah.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's hot.
That's hot.
That's
That's
hot.
That's hot.
No, for you. Yes.
The sweetest milk I have ever tasted. As we,
Be about it.
this is how we still recording.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know what you y'all been doing something.
Instead of that, it should be something like really cringe, like the
Fitness Gram Pacer test.